Hi, John Julie here. So today is day 4, episode 4. Today I want to share about something that I always bump into young people also regarding this topic called imposter syndrome. So actually, it's not really exactly a very young person thing, but it seems to be a bit more prevalent towards young graduates, young entrepreneurs, or new business people, but it's not specifically exclusive to them. It happens to even us as well, who's been doing it for many years. It still happens to me. It still happens to my coaches. Even older folks still have it. So what's imposter syndrome? The imposter syndrome basically is that feeling where you think that you're not enough, you're not qualified, you're not worthy. Okay, that's the general gist of what imposter syndrome is. And on one hand, is that having imposter syndrome probably is because you're being a bit humble. You feel that you look up and you see that, oh, there's so many other people doing better than me, so many other people much more worthier than me. Why am I asked to do this? Is it a fixed mindset? I don't think so, because it can actually exist even among growth mindset people. It's just that growth mindset people, when they face imposter syndrome, they probably get over it fast because they would want a challenge. A fixed mindset person, when he faces imposter syndrome, he might choose to not take it at all because he doesn't like challenge. And it's one of those things that sometimes when we look at talented people, talented coaches, and they decided not to take an opportunity, or they decided to reject a project, right? Because they feel that they are not worthy. That is sometimes quite sad to see. Um, but it's also very prevalent and very common, not necessarily in just business, in many things in life lah. You know, you see, opportunity don't come all the time. You have to understand is that sometimes special cases they come, and there are also ways where if someone pick you to do a job, right, you want to make sure that you do it properly. So this idea is that I am not worthy sometimes stems from comparison. So what do I mean by comparison? Is that, just an example lah, you're asked to coach. Let's say you're blue belt in whatever martial art. You're asked to coach young kids to do some martial art stuff, and then you look and say, oh no, this one should be done by a black belt. But no, I mean, like, the thing is that this project only requires you to teach young people, and it does not require a black belt that high level to cut down to it. You as a blue belt is good enough to do that. I seen this also in my cosplay group and cosplay people, where they felt like, oh no, I'm not qualified to perform, or I'm not qualified to draw for this event, or I'm not qualified to be a judge, or uh, I should not be joining this competition because I'm still new. I'm very, very new, and things like that. And I felt like you will never be ready if you keep thinking you're not ready. Okay. Or sometimes they give them this imposter syndrome would sometimes make very unrealistic goals. Is that, oh, wait until I get this, then I will do that. By that time the opportunity is probably not there. You never know. So it's just one of those things that sometimes is very very sad to see. It happens to all of us. So even I myself, if sometimes I'm given a project, quite recently I was actually given a very big project, which it's my first time dealing with this particular type of clients. um, if the old me, I would have rejected it very quickly because I'm too scared to take it up. I would have felt like some other coaches is probably much more qualified than me. But I took it up anyway, and I went for it, and I was quite surprised. Is that, yeah, I'm actually good enough for what this client requires, and they are happy and I'm happy, you know. And imposter syndrome limits or sometimes can take away so much opportunities that is actually offered to you. So you shouldn't have that. You shouldn't have that. I mean, easier said than done, like I said. But it's just something that you have to be aware of. When someone offers you something, it's probably because they saw something in you. Or even better, it's actually word of mouth. You were recommended by a friend who sees that you are worthy for this job. So, um, if you are someone with imposter syndrome and you feel like there's been so many opportunities given to you and you did not take it, maybe that's something to review on. Or you saw an opportunity or project that you can actually go for it, and then you tell yourself, maybe I shouldn't because I'm actually not that qualified, or no, I'm not that professional or not that expert enough to actually take this, even though I can. And the old me would have been like that also too, but I felt like now, no, you see an opportunity, you think that you can actually grab it, you go for it, you actually make that phone call that person up, call that client up and say, hey, actually you guys need this because I can actually offer this, and then you go for it. Because when you take up a challenge and a task like this, right, that imposter syndrome goes away when you start taking action, genuine action, and you start doing your research and you work hard to give the client the value that you promise. Okay? You will still continue to feel imposter syndrome if, let's say, you did not deliver lah. But this is why it's so important that you have to be very honest with yourself, is that if you are taking this, you have to make that effort to be better. So anyway, just wanted to share this one. This was very short, but yes, next time if someone's offering you something, don't be too scared. Don't be frightened to charge appropriately. Don't be frightened to try new things. Never feel that you are not qualified. I think that this is one of those things that actually stop a lot of people from growing, and I feel that whether young person, old person, like I said, it's also another one of those mindset muscles that need to be practiced over and over again. So hopefully you get something good out of this. Imposter syndrome. Do you have it? Review it in your life. How many times have you been given an opportunity or rejected an opportunity, and realize that actually it was never that scary to begin with, but always keep on improving. And I hope this one actually helps you. So I'll see you on the next one. If you've got any particular subject you want me to cover, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll try to get back to you. So I see you guys on tomorrow. Bye.